Welcome back to Great North Gaming. It's great to have you here with us today, and it's time to continue our Year 7 playoff run with the reigning Stanley Cup champion Vancouver Canucks. So, if you missed the last episode, we had a very successful regular season, winning our fourth President's Trophy in a row. So, we are absolute kings of the President's Trophy, of the regular season, winning 4 years in a row. Our player stats overall were kind of down compared to usual, but we had a lot more offense this year. You know, bringing in Ashton Robbins, Gary Lowe, and also putting Ryland Singh on the back point and Vapolti as well. So we had a lot more offense this year. It was more spread out, but again, we were the President's Trophy winning team. So, I went ahead and made some line changes because we were seeing that, Vapolti didn't really have a great regular season. So we're going to go with more of the veteran line. So Austin Matthews, Jack Hughes, Nico Hischier, that's not changing. Second line, we're going to go with Gary Lowe, Ridley Gregg, and Miles Mullen. Third line, Ashton Robbins, Brandon Coots, and Ryan Leonard. Fourth line, Connor Geeky, Brandon Vapolti, and Skurakovsky. Defensively is going to stay the same. Power play, we're going to go with Jack Hughes, the same for the power play one, but then we're going to add the Hughes brothers and Austin Matthews onto the second line. Penalty kill is going to stay the same. And in the net, we have William Lascelles. So hopefully that we don't have to go to Medvedev this year, but if we do, we still have him for this year. So, taking a look at our opponent, the LA Kings, we just made a controversial trade with in the off-season of last year to bring in Gary Lowe. We traded from the LA Kings, and we sent them Vakel Kindle and Michael Hagg, as well as Anton Silviev. So, we made a big trade with them. We got the LA Kings back in the playoffs, and they're some of their top players. So, their first line, Vakel Kindle, Quentin Byfield, and Alex Tuck. Second line, Adrian Kempe, Michael Hagg, and Kevin Fiala. Third line, Novak, Jarvis, and Greentree. Gushnin, Bordello, and Greenway on their fourth line. So some really pretty good depth overall. Defensively, Silviev's their best defenseman, and then the rest are 80s and 79s. And in the net, they have Carter George. They have no injuries, so that's good for them. So, with that all being said, let's have our coaching conversation with Craig Berube. Playoffs. Let's focus on our 5v5 defense. That's what's won us the cup last year. So, with all that being said, let's hop into game number 1. We're in Vancouver. Let's get into it. Okay, game number 1 here. We're in Vancouver. We got a power play early, and Austin Matthews opens the goal scoring. Penalty kill, and Novak scores just after the power play there for the LA Kings. It's a tie game here, but Jack Hughes takes the lead here. The big guns are showing up here early on. That's what we want to see. And Ashton Robbins gets his first playoff goal. That's what we like to see here, boys. Shots are pretty even. LA has a slight advantage, but Lascelles is doing well so far. 3-1 lead into the second period here. Power play opportunity for us. Goes nowhere, but that's okay. Penalty kill. We kill it off. Great job, boys. Kevin Fiala gets a goal. Medvedev's in the net. I think Lascelles got injured. That's not good, because Lascelles was in the net for the first period. Right? Yeah, so it looks like Lascelles got injured. Medvedev lets in 2 goals here. Comes in a little bit cold. Third period here, Kevin Fiala gets another goal to give the lead. Adrian Kempe scores. Miles Mullen scores. Can we get another goal to tie it up there? Oh my God, Medvedev. This is not looking good here. 6-5, Jack Hughes tries to stop the bleeding here. Can we get another goal late? What a crazy game. And no, the LA Kings are going to win 6-5. So, is Lascelles been injured? Lascelles been injured to April 22nd. Okay, that's not good. Especially just based off how Medvedev played in that last game, but that's okay. So Medvedev's going to get the start, and then Morcheva can be in the backup position. Best AHL lines. I don't care about that right now. So at least Lascelles not out for too long. He's back on the 22nd. So we just got to get to game 3. Medvedev, I need you to win me a game here. So game number 2. Still on home ice. We can't lose both games on home ice here. We don't want to go down early to, LA Kings. Vakel Kindle opens up the goal scoring. I'm not liking the looks of this here. Medvedev, my man, you need to hold the fort for us. Michael Hagen, Vakel Kindle both get goals. Brandon Coots gets a shorthanded goal, and Nico Hischier gets 2 shorthanded goals to get us back into this game. That's what we like to see. Oh my God, that was a long power play, but Nico Hischier gets a power play goal. He has a shorthand and a power play goal in this game. That's what we like to see. Come on, boys. I need my offense to steal me a game here. Third period. We need to shut this down. Give some... Oh, Medvedev. Austin Matthews scores on the power play. Come on, boys. I need you to outscore them tonight. I need one more goal. I don't trust that. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Lascelles definitely earned his keep last year. Medvedev isn't looking too hot, but Luke Hughes gets the empty netter, and we take the game. Okay, I was a little bit nervous there. It's a 1-1 series. We'll sim up to the next game. William Lascelles is able to be back. Okay. So we'll get him back in there. I think because it's a tie series and he's still injured, we're going to go with Medvedev in this game. I don't want him to get hurt and him be out for even longer. So we're going to give Medvedev the start here on the road. Lascelles with us. He's there on the bench, giving the boys the support. Ridley Gregg opens up the goal scoring. That's what we like to see. Kevin Fiala, though, he's had a great series here. But Miles Mullen takes the lead for the Vancouver Canucks. Lucas Greentree on the power play. Yeah, Medvedev has been kind of Swiss cheese this year. I usually have been able to trust him in big games, but not so far. Second period, power play opportunity goes nowhere for us. Austin Matthews, though, on the power play. Must have been right away. I didn't even see the power play screen jump up. 5 minutes left here in the second period. Can we get another goal here to sweeten the lead? No. Okay, third period, 3-2. Power play opportunity for us. Power play for LA. Their power play's been deadly this year. Okay, 5 minutes left. Stop taking penalties, you goofs. 1 minute left. And Romanov's going to score with like 3 seconds left. Overtime here. Medvedev, you needed to hold that down, my man. Come on, there we go. Jack Hughes scores. Okay. Okay, is Lascelles healthy for the next game? Because we really could use him. Okay, Lascelles healthy, so we're going to get him back in there. So we have a 2-1 series lead. Taking a look around the NHL. I forgot to show you guys the playoff trade before we started this. But Oilers are up 2-1 over San Jose. Chicago's up 2-1 over Colorado. Dallas is up 3-0 over the Winnipeg Jets. Buffalo's up 2-1 over Detroit. Montreal's up 3-1 over Ottawa. Philly's up 3-0 over Columbus, and Florida's up 2-1 over Pittsburgh. So some good series all around. Game number 4 here. Can we take a 3-1 series lead? Okay, game 4 here. In LA, can we take the lead? Lascelles back in the net. The boys should be happy. Jack Hughes scores, but Gruchinen gets the goal back. Oh my God. LA is bitter this series. I will say that. Their depth goal scoring has helped them. I don't know how we're not just killing them, but it's okay. 2-1 lead for the LA Kings into the second period. Come on, boys. Power play opportunity for us goes nowhere. Come on, offense. Brandon Coots, there we go. That's a big goal. That's what we needed for Cootsy. A lot of penalties here. It's all the power forwards, I guess. Austin Matthews takes the lead. He's had a great series here. Unfortunately, it's his last season with the Vancouver Canucks, but can we get him another cup? Michael Hagg scores on William Lascelles. No. Him and Kindle and Silviev are mad that we traded them off a Stanley Cup winning team. They're trying to make us fight, but Bobby Jennings on the back end scores for us. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes. There we go. Nico Hischier gives us the insurance marker, and the Vancouver Canucks are going to take a 3-1 series lead. That's what we want to see. Sim to the next game. We're going back to Vancouver. Let's close off this series right here. Come on, boys. Let's give our home ice fans a nice game here. Send them home stress-free and send us off to the second round. Let's go. Penalty kill, good job, boys. Good defensive first period here for both teams. We're doubling them in the shot category, and no goals are scored in the first period. Power play opportunity for LA goes nowhere, but Connor Geekie on the fourth line gets a goal. That's what we need. We have good depth as well. We have great depth. Our fourth line is like could be a second line in the NHL. Okay, 2 minutes, 1 minute. Okay, third period, boys. Let's close off this game. Gary Lowe gets a goal against his old team. That's what we like to see. Gives Lascelles an insurance marker here, and Austin Matthews on the power play. 10 minutes left here, boys. I think it's safe to say we are going to do it. 3 minutes left. 2, 1, and Lascelles marks a shutout on home ice to send the Vancouver Canucks to the second round. That's what we like to see. So who's our opponent going to be? Dallas is through. Philly is through. Chicago is through. Montreal is through. Detroit is through. So we're just waiting on the Oilers, San Jose, and Pittsburgh, Florida. Okay, so Pittsburgh is through 4-3, and then the Oilers and San Jose are going to Game 7. What's it gonna be? Craig Berube. Perfect, great work, coach. Who's our opponent? The Edmonton Oilers. Let's focus on our penalty kill. So we got the Oilers in the second round, a Canadian second round. So they beat the San Jose Sharks. So we have Vancouver, Edmonton, Dallas, and Chicago, Montreal, and Detroit. A nice original 6 matchup there. And then Philly and Pittsburgh. That's a good series there. So some good series here in the second round. So let's go take a look at the Edmonton Oilers. So taking a look at the Edmonton Oilers, they still have McDavid and Draisaitl. So Draisaitl's down to a 90. He's 36. McDavid's a 95. He's 35. Matthew Savoy. They have Heineman. Mark Scheifele's a 79 on their second line. Jake Neighbors, an 87. Marchment, Gonchar, Farabee, Trent Frederick, Turcotte. Okay, so they're good on the wings. Their center depth is quite interesting. Defensively, Miller, Bouchard, Aki, Ponick. Okay. And in the net, Rippinen and Connor Hellebuck, scratch players. They have no injuries. Okay. So very weak down the middle here, but I'm not going to judge them. They got to the second round here. McDavid and Draisaitl can still win a series for the Edmonton Oilers. Boucher, oh, yep. Yeah. I said work on the penalty kill, boys. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Bouchard, those guys on the penalty kill can just absolutely go off. Bouchard won the Art Ross the one year. Oh my God. Nico Hischier stops the bleed in there. But, 3 goals in the first period. This is not looking good here. But we have the studs as well, so we can come back in this game. We're almost doubling them in the shot category. So I'm surprised they're keeping the puck out of the net so much. They should be more of a offensive team, not a great defensive team, but okay. Third period, we're doubling them in the shots. I'm not liking the look of this game here. Korpinen scores for us. That's what we need. And Brandon Coots scores, gets us back in the game, and Vapulti scores, and we're right back into this game here with the lead. Oh my God, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute left, and there we go. The depth comes in and steals this game for us. We were getting goal lead, but then the depth comes in and steals that game in regulation. That's what we like to see. Okay, so they can score, but we can score as well. Game number 2 on home ice still. Let's come out with a commanding start this game. We came back in that last game. I don't want to be down like that. I wasn't a fan of that power play opportunity for us. Goes nowhere. Penalty kill. Good job, boys. We're getting lots of shots on them, which is very nice. Like 16 shots to 4 in the first period, and we haven't scored yet. Penalty kill. Good shorthanded goal there by Austin Matthews, but Matthews Savoy gets a power play goal right after. Okay, so it's a 1-1 game. We still got them in the shot total. Ridley Gregg scores for us. That's what we like to see, boys. Bechelov scores for the Edmonton Oilers. Lasilma, man, you need to be shutting this down a little bit more. You've only faced 12 shots. Penalty kill. That's a long one. We can't be giving up these penalties. 2-2 here. We're still got the lead in the shots. They're sneaking back. Power play opportunity for us. The Gary Lowe scores just after the power play. That's what we like to see there, my man. Austin Matthews gets the empty netter, and we're going to take a 2-0 series lead. So some close games here. Makes me a little bit nervous, but we're still winning, so we're going to keep the lines the same. LaSalle's playing well. 2-0 for Montreal, 2-0 for Pittsburgh, 1-1 series in Chicago and Dallas. Game number 3, we're in Edmonton. Not too long of a travel for us, luckily. Shots are pretty even to start this game here. 3 apiece. A penalty kill early on. We do it. Great job, boys. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes. 1 minute. Perfect. So the first period, no goals. Shots are even. This is a game that can go either way. We need the big guns to show up. Matthews, Hughes, Gary Lowe. That's what we like to see, my man. Quinn Hughes, the captain, scores. That's what we like to see. We got a 2-0 lead here. We're starting to run away with the shot totals there, but Aki scores for the Edmonton Oilers. We got a 2-1 lead going into the third. I need some insurance here. Their offense can go off at any time. Power play for the Edmonton Oilers, we kill it off. Good job, boys. That's what we need. We got 5 minutes left here in the third period. I don't like these super close games, but William LaSalle is going to hang on. Ben Danforth gets the empty netter, and we got a 3-0 lead over the Edmonton Oilers. Great job there by Lascelles shutting that game down. Alrighty, boys. Game number 4. Can we do it? Power play for the Edmonton Oilers. Ryland Singh on the back end. Our depth defenseman scores for us. That's what we need. Miles Mullen scores for us as well. Great job, boys. We are absolutely killing it. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 1 minute left here in the first. And we have a 2-0 lead heading into the second. That's what I like to see. Nico Hischier gets the goal in close there. But Leon Draisaitl scores on William Lascelles. This game is far from over. Far from over. Okay, 7 minutes left here in the second period. We have a 3-1 lead. Power play opportunity for Vancouver goes nowhere. Alrighty, boys, let's close this off right now. Gary Lowe, that's what I needed, and Austin Matthews. McDavid scores, but I don't think it's going to matter because Ben Danford gets a goal right back after him. Leon Draisaitl and McDavid are fighting. Vopolti scores. McDavid scores. My God, McDavid and Draisaitl, they're trying to keep this team alive. But it's not going to matter because the Vancouver Canucks are going back to the Western Conference Final after sweeping the Edmonton Oilers. What a series, boys. What a series. So, taking a look around the league, Montreal swept Detroit, Pittsburgh swept Philly, and we're just waiting on the Chicago-Dallas series here, so we'll see who's going to take that. Dallas takes a 3-2 series lead. And it looks like we're going to be playing Dallas here in the third round. All right. Let's keep working on that penalty kill there, Coach. Our power play has been fine throughout this series. Okay, so we have the Dallas Stars here. And then Montreal, Pittsburgh in the in the East. So let's take a look at our opponents, the Dallas Stars. So this is year 7. What do the Dallas Stars look like? So Jason Robertson, Tim Stützle, and Mikko Rantanen. That's a really nice first line. Maverick Bourque, Rupe Hintz, and Buchnevich. Okay, that's a good second line. Finley, Novak, and Hemming. Kulikov. Okay. So I like their first line, but I think ours is definitely a little bit better. Defensively, Harley and Heiskanen, McAvoy, Carrier, Bichelle, and Strabak. Okay, and in the net they have Ottinger. So this is a very good team. Overall, a very, very good team. I think we still have the advantage, but I'm not going to write that off yet. Ottinger's at 939 and a 181. He's playing phenomenal. So game number 1 here in Vancouver. We have home ice advantage all throughout the playoffs, which is great. A penalty kill right off the start. We're taking lots of penalties. Oh my God, stop taking penalties. Jack Hughes, though, on the power play scores for us to give us the early lead. That's what we needed. Oh my God, the amount of penalties that we have been taking in these playoffs is absolutely nuts. But Quinn Hughes, the Hughes brothers, score to get us an early 2-0 lead. Strabak gets a shorthanded goal. Ryan Leonard, though, gives us back that 2-goal lead. Come on, boys. I don't want to lose to Dallas here. We got to get back to the Stanley Cup final. 3-2. Jarvidi gets a goal on Lascelles. Third period here, boys. Lascelles, you need to hold this down here. And offense, I need a couple more goals. Luke, can you score here? Ryan Leonard gets his second goal of the game on the power play to give us a 2-goal lead there. Penalty kill. Austin Matthews again on the power play. There we go, boys. The boys are cooking here. Jarvidi gets the second goal of the game, but it doesn't matter. And the Vancouver Canucks are going to win this game 5-3. Game number 1. That's what we like to see. So we'll sim up to the next game here. Game number 2, still on home ice. Can we take both games on home ice? That would be great. Dallas is coming out the gate hot. Lots of shots. But Ryland Singh, he's gotten a couple big goals for us. That's what we like to see, Ryland. He's been a great addition to that back end. But Austin Matthews scores. That's what we like to see, Matthews. He's had a great playoffs. Hemming scores for the Dallas Stars to cut our lead. Power play for Vancouver goes nowhere, but Ashton Robbins on the third line scores for us. Brandon Coots, perfect, and we have a 3-goal lead here in the second period. Power play opportunity for Vancouver goes nowhere. Shots are still pretty even here, which I like to see. Dallas is starting to run away with it a little bit, but we still got the 4-1 lead here. Gary Lowe scores again. He's had a pretty good playoffs. I'm pretty happy with how Gary Lowe's been playing. He's come up big in some good games. Charlie McAvoy scores with 10 minutes left in the third period to cut the lead to 3. But I don't think that's going to matter. And Vancouver Canucks are going to take game number 2 on home ice 5-2. This team is pretty great. Like, we've built a pretty awesome team here in Vancouver. So taking a look, Pittsburgh's up 2-0 over Montreal. All right, game number 3. We're in Dallas here. Power play early for Dallas. Power play early for us. Both go nowhere. The special teams have been very important this series. Lots of power plays we've had and lots of penalty kills we've had. It's a close game here. 0-0 after 1 second period. Can we do it? We're leading in the shot totals. We're starting to run away with it a little bit. Power play opportunity for Vancouver goes nowhere. Come on, boys. Miles Mullen, there we go on Jake Ottinger. That's what we needed. Our second line coming through for us. Come on, boys. Third period, we have a 1-goal lead. I need some more offense here. We can't rely on LaSalle to get a shutout here. Shots are 32-23. Power play. Power play for Dallas. 5 minutes left here in the third period. Can we do it? There we go. Gary Lowe gets the empty netter, and William LaSalle gets a shutout in game number 3 to give his Vancouver Canucks a 3-0 series lead. What a game there for the Vancouver Canucks. Okay. Can we close this off here in Dallas? First period. Come on. Early, long power play for Vancouver. Long power play for Dallas. We're outshooting them 11-4. Come on. It's going to be a close game. Okay, we're outshooting them by almost double here. Heading in the second period. Come on, boys. I need the offense. Power play opportunity for Dallas goes nowhere. And Jarvity breaks the shutout for LaSalle. Power play opportunity for Vancouver goes nowhere. Come on, boys. We need a goal. Heiskanen gets a goal on LaSalle here. Power play there for Dallas. It's a long one. Third period. Can we come back into this game? We can't. We don't want to get shut out here. There we go. Ashton Robbins gets us back in the game, but Jason Robertson scores right back. Miles Mullen, though, on the power play. 10 minutes left in this game. This game isn't over yet. 5 minutes left. Can we score? Let's slow her down a little bit here. See if we can get something late. There we go. Nico Hischier gets a shorthanded goal on Jake Ottinger, and we are going to overtime here. Can we steal this game? And there we go. Luke Hughes gets the overtime winner to send the Vancouver Canucks back to the Stanley Cup final for the 3rd year in a row. And who are we going to be playing? Pittsburgh has a 3-1 lead over Montreal. Montreal's coming back 3-2. A 3-3 series. Are we going to be repeating the series with Montreal? Perfect. Great job, Craig Berube. And we have the rematch of the Stanley Cup final from 2 years ago. Montreal versus Vancouver. Craig Berube. We got to beat these guys. Playoffs. Penalty kill. Work on that penalty kill. Keep those pucks out of the net. So, this is the team we lost to 2 years ago in our trip to the Stanley Cup final, the Montreal Canadiens. And, you know, they have some of our old original Vancouver Canucks, Elias Pettersson, Brock Besser, and I think that's it. So Elias Pettersson and Brock Besser. So let's take a look at their team. So Elias Pettersson, Nick Suzuki, Cole Caulfield, Ivan Demidov, Carrier, and Solkowski, Armin Olsen, Pomerin, and Josh Doan, Brock Besser, Poirier, and Spence. Okay, so pretty good overall offense there. I like that first line. Defensively, Lane Hudson, Noah Dobson, Morrow, and Caden Gooley, Valimaki, and Allen. And then they have Jacob Fowler in the net. So pretty evenly matched Stanley Cup final, all Canadian Stanley Cup final again. Can we come away with the Stanley Cup this time? All right, game number 1 here in Vancouver. Power play early for, there we go, Austin Matthews. That's what we like to see. But Armin Olsen scores on William Lassell to get the Montreal Canadiens back into this game. This game, the series is going to 7. I have a feeling. 1-1 after 1. Is it going to be, or can we get a late goal here? No. So it's a 1-1 game heading into the second period. Shots are 20-10. And Gary Lowe, I love this man. What an acquisition for us in the offseason. Scored some big goals for us in this playoff run. What a year. Score a coffee. Austin Matthews. That's what we needed. Third period. It's a 4-1 game. Do we have it over Montreal this game? I think we do. But game is never over until it's over. 5 minutes left here in the third period. And Vancouver is going to take this game 4-1. That's a good first game, good tone-setting game here on home ice. Second game number 2 in Vancouver. Come on, boys. Let's just keep this rolling here. I've liked how we played so far in these playoffs. We've had a really successful run so far. Power play early on for us. 2 power plays. Go nowhere. Montreal's killing us down. It's 0-0 after 1. Close game here. Power play opportunity for Montreal goes nowhere for them. Shots are pretty even. Halfway through the game here, still no goals. Slafkovsky gets a goal on Lassell. All right, boys, where's the offense? Demidov scores for them. We don't want to get shut out here on home ice. Third period. I know we can come back in games. I'm not worried about that. Austin Matthews, there we go, breaks the shutout for Jacob Fowler. There we go, Quinn Hughes. And we're back. It's a tie game. 10 minutes left here in the third period. 5, 4, 3, 2. Austin Matthews gets a shorthanded goal. And we're going to... Armin Olsen, 19 seconds left. We're headed to overtime. Oh, no, this isn't good. I thought we had the game there, but Armin Olsen, power play in overtime, goes nowhere. And Nick Suzuki scores for the Montreal Canadiens. I think And Miles Mulin's been injured. Okay, let me take care of this injury. Okay, so we got the lines edited there. So first line staying the same. Second line, we're going to roof Ryan Leonard up with Ridley Gregg, Gary Lowe. Third line, Connor Kiki, Brandon Coots, Ashton Robbins. Slavkovsky, we're going to get Sean Monahan in there and Vapolti. Defensively is going to stay the same. Power play is all good there. So we lost that game in overtime there. Not what we wanted to see. We lost a game on home ice. Like I said, I have a feeling this series is going to go to 7 here. But game number 3, we're in Montreal. A tough tough building to play in the playoffs. Long power play early. We kill it off. Good job for those penalty killers. Great job there, boys. Okay, 0-0 game here after the first period. Montreal's running away with the shots here, boys. Sean Monahan gets into the playoffs in the Stanley Cup final and scores. What the veteran presence that is. Oh my God. What depth we have as Sean Monahan's been sitting in the bench sitting in the press box all playoffs, and right now he has a very big goal. Valimaki scores. Power play opportunity for Vancouver. We have not scored on the power play. I am not liking the looks of this here. Are we headed to overtime again? There we go. Corpian, our depth goal scoring. Our depth stole us this game here. And William Lassell. I'm not going to write off Lascelles' performance in that game. Oh my God. 2-1. We took a game in Montreal. Game number 4 here. Come on, can we take 2 games in the Bell Center? This would be huge. Absolutely huge for us. Austin Matthews opens up the goal scoring. That's what we like to see. Austin. We're doubling them in the shot category there. And we're going to go into the second period on the power play. That's what we need. Can we get another power play goal? Lots of power plays for us here. Cole Caulfield scores on William Lassell. Come on, boys. We got to steal this game here in Montreal. It's a very, very close game, but we're doubling them in the shot category. We got to win this game. Third period. Power play for Vancouver goes nowhere. We have not scored. We have all of our top guys on the power play. 43 shots. Jacob Fowler and William Lassell are both standing on their heads, but Jacob Fowler is standing on his head a little bit more. Almost 50 shots against. Overtime. Can we take this game? Power play. Can we do it? No. Oh my God, almost 60 shots against. Holy cow, what a goaltending duel. And Jacob Fowler made 60 saves in this game. My God, we got goalied here. All right, it's a close series. It's a 2-2 series. We're heading back to Vancouver here. Not going to make any line changes. Okay, Austin Matthews opens up the goal scoring. We need to have a good goal scoring game after that last one. 60 saves. Fowler's got to be exhausted after that game. Even though there's a day of rest in between, after making 60 saves, he's got to be exhausted. Second period here, we have a 1-goal lead. We're on home ice. Penalty kill. That's a long power play, boys. What are you doing? That was like a 10-minute power play. Holy cow. Power play opportunity. Quinn Hughes, the captain. That's what we needed from our captain right there. Third period, we have a 2-goal lead. Shots are pretty close. Vapolti on the fourth line gets a goal for us. That fourth line's been magic. Slavkovsky breaks the shutout for Lassell there. That's okay. I care about winning this game. He still had a really good game. And there we go. Connor Geeky puts in the empty netter, and we take game number 5 in home ice to give ourselves a 3-2 series lead. We're headed back to Montreal. This is a close series. Both goaltenders are playing phenomenal. In Montreal, Stanley Cup is in the building. Can we go back-to-back here? Cole Caulfield gets an early goal for Montreal. Come on, boys. I need the offense to show up this game. It's been a goaltending duel these past couple games. Cole Caulfield gets his second goal of the game, second goal of the period, and Montreal is up 2-0. Nico Hischier there stops the bleeding, though. That's what we need. But Carrier, Montreal's not going out without a fight. The Bell Center must be so loud tonight. Oh, my God. Lane Hudson gets a goal on the power play. This is going to 7. Yeah, this is going to 7. Come on, boys. Can we stop the bleeding a little bit? Luke Hughes, get back in this game a little bit. Show them we're not going down without a fight. Corpy in there scores. That's what we like to see. Third period, we're only down by 2. Can we get back into this game? We need it, but Slafkovsky scores. But Ryland Singh gets us back within 2 here. We're not going down without a fight here, but Allen scores to make it 7-4. Lascelles, what are you doing, my man? What are you doing? Yeah, we're not winning this game. We're going to game 7. Game 7, here we go. I'm not making any line changes. This is the team that got us here. Miles Mullen is back for the Stanley Cup final. Let's get him back in there. Okay, so we got Miles Mullen back in on the second line. He's still injured, but that's okay. Game number 7. It's a 3-3 series tie. I called it that this series was going to go to 7. Okay, come on, boys. We need this game. Power play early for us goes nowhere. Quinn Hughes, the captain, opens the goal scoring. We're on home ice. Miles Mullen gets back in from injury, and Austin Matthews. Oh my God. Vapolti scores. There we go. We're on home ice. Rogers Arena is going to be rocking tonight. We got a 4-0 lead after 1. Power play. Valimaki scores, I guess, just after the power play. I thought that would have been a shorthanded goal. Spence gets Montreal back within 2. Come on, boys. Come on. 3 minutes. Okay. Third period, boys. We have a 2-goal lead. We're going to hop in with a couple minutes left. Josh Doan scores. No, boys. Power play for us. Can we? No. Come on. No, not like this. Not like this, boys. Come on. Power play opportunity. Quinn Hughes, the captain. Let's hop in. 1:36 left. Here we go, boys. 1:37 left. A 5-4 lead. The first line's out there. Austin Matthews, get it in deep, boys. Just get it in deep. Lane Hudson gets that out. Nico Hischier picks that up. Jack Hughes skating it in. Shot on the net there. Okay, come on, boys. Elias Pettersson. Good play there by Nico Hischier. Jack Hughes I think that's Quinn. Yeah, that's Quinn. To Jack to Quinn. There we go, boys. Just keep it in deep. That's what I like to see. Don't give them any opportunities here. Why are we going for a line change there? Great play there. Ryan Leonard, get that out. Connor Geeky, get that in deep. Come on. Brandon Coots off the post. There we go. Lord play him. 35 seconds left here. Brock Besser gets it in deep there. Connor Geeky picked that up. Up to Brandon Coots. Over to Ryan Leonard. Just get that in deep. Forecheck. Just play it along the boards. 15 seconds left. Don't take it icing call. 10 seconds left. Brock Besser. Poirier. Carrier. Good save there by LaSalle. 5 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, we did it! Back-to-back Stanley Cup champions for the Vancouver Canucks. That's what we like to see, boys. That's what we like to see. Oh my God. I think we can justifiably say we are a dynasty. 4 President's Trophies. 3 back-to-back appearances to the Stanley Cup Final. 2 back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Quinn Hughes, the Conn Smythe winner, 30 points, the captain. That's what we like to see. Oh, what a celebration on home ice for the boys. And Lord Stanley, for the second time, Quinn Hughes, get up here and receive your prize of the Stanley Cup. You and your brothers. Austin's last year with Vancouver. We do it. That's what we like to see, boys. 2-time Stanley Cup champions. Vancouver Canucks. I love it. I love it. Who's going to get this next? Let's give it to Austin. It's his last year. He's back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. He deserves it. Great year by Austin Matthews. Brandon Volpolti, the rookie. Let's give him, look at that hair. I love it. Look at that beautiful hair. Brandon Volpolti, first-time Stanley Cup champion. Beautiful there. And lastly, we got to give it to LaSalle, the goaltender. The heart, and he was the backstop. We did not need Medvedev at all this year. Yes, Medvedev came in and won those couple games for us. But LaSalle, what a series for him. He could have been the Conn Smythe winner there. And the 2-time Stanley Cup champions. Beautiful, boys. Craig Berube. Beautiful. And the Stanley Cup celebration. Beautiful celebration there. And back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Vancouver Canucks. There we go. Let's see it. The 2031-32 Stanley Cup champions. Quinn Hughes is a 2-time Stanley Cup champion. We love to see it. Alrighty, boys. So there we have it. 2-time Stanley Cup champions, Vancouver Canucks. So let's take a look at the awards. William LaSalle, did he win the Vezina this year? Great job. What a great job for LaSalle winning the Vezina there. Let's take a look at the awards, why don't we? Stanley Cup champions, Vancouver Canucks. President's Trophy, Vancouver Canucks, 4 times in a row. Clarence S. Campbell, Vancouver Canucks, 3 years in a row. Montreal, 2 times in 3 years. We would have either had Montreal or Pittsburgh, so either way it would have been a rematch. Individual awards. Connor McDavid wins the Art Ross. Austin Matthews wins the Hart. James Norris went to Rasmus Dahlin. Lady Bing went to Kyle Connor. Calder Memorial went to Ashton Robbins, actually. That's great. Conn Smythe goes to Quinn Hughes. Vesna goes to William LaSalle. LaSalle wins the William Jennings as well. Bill Masterton went to Adam Fox. Muse won the Jack Adams. Frank J. Selke went to Celebrini. Ted Lindsay went to Austin Matthews. Maurice Richard went to Austin Matthews. So some great hardware this year. So that's going to be it for this one here. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below what you think we should be doing in the offseason. Unfortunately, Austin Matthews is going to be traded at the draft. We need to do that in order to bring back our team. So let me know what you think. And until next time, peace.